Welcome to our database channel, Oracle DBA Smart. Today we will cover what is SQL and why SQL is required in our relational database like Oracle, MS SQL and MySQL. So SQL is a structured query language. We can say it is a programming language which we can use to manage the data relational database. Okay. So what is the relational database? Earlier we have to discuss in relational database like Oracle, MySQL, MySQL. These are the relational databases. So these database we have to manage through the SQL, which is programming language, stand for the programming language to manage the database. Um, Manage in the sense we can what type of data we can uh, retrieve or read in the database, and we want to insert some. Here you can see inserting the record, updating and deleting records. So through the SQL, creating, modify the database structure. If we want to change some database like table and indexes, so we can manage through this SQL, controlling access through the permissions. So these are the features of this SQL, and this SQL command we can use to manage the our relational database, which is structured database. Okay, so that is the SQL and why SQL is required. Here here you can see what SQL does. With the SQL you can retrieve the data from database. So if any data record you want to see in the table, so that is the select command, and you can use this select command to retrieve the data from the database. Insert a new record. If you want to insert fresh record in this database, so insert query that can use and mm, insert the record in this table. And we want to change the location. Earlier Mahesh is in Mumbai and current location is Kolkata. So if we are going to modify so Mumbai to Kolkata, that is used to the update command to the change the record. Okay. So now delete, if a earlier existing record we want to delete. So if any user not required in this table, so we can delete those record. Create and modify data structure like if any table fresh table you want to create, new table you want to create, and alter the table, any record, any column you want to alter. So that alter drop that command you can use to modify the database and control access the data. So if any grant or revoke, so if any user want to provide the permission and revoke the permission of this user, so you can use. So in this SQL, because the SQL to structure query language to use the manage the database, so how can we manage? This is the some categories of this SQL. So basically why SQL is required, and some example here we can see what is the select star. If any user table is a user and we want to see this record of this user, what is the record available, so select star from users, so we can retrieve the details from the users table. Add, if any record we want to add, suppose insert into the user table where is a name and email ID values, so we can insert this values in this table, user table. If any want to set the new record where name is BOB and ID is 1, so we can set the name column BOB and where ID is 1. So that is the some example of this SQL. So